Hey guys, welcome back. We've got some more parts for the Mustang. We've got the rear shocks and the front shocks. And these are, what brand are they? Strange. So this is again with the quest of trying to get power to the ground, see if we can avoid some spinning. We've got the track event next week. So we're gonna put this in. We're still waiting on the front coilover assemblies. We've got the shocks for them already, but we're still waiting on that. They should be here today. So hopefully we can get all that installed. But let me do an unboxing of this stuff here too. So these are the rears. These were just ordered off of Summit Racing. Wheel studs. Just some instructions here. Here it is. And again, same brand, Strange.
Okay guys, the rest of the parts came. I'm gonna open this part up and see what we got. Spanner wrench for the coilover thrust bearings. That way the spring will sit on a bearing instead of just on the sleeve. Here's the coilover sleeves, thrust bearings, new caster camber plates. So called UPR. So just want a spring test for drag racing. This is what they recommended, 14-inch, 175-pound spring. Got two of those. This shock here, so we'll put it all together and pull this whole crap out.
So that's the plan for today, is install these. We're gonna work on the front bumper as well. Matt's been making brackets during the week. We just gotta modify the bumper a little bit. We don't know that it's required for the drags, but since it, you know, they do want a registered car, they do want, it's supposed to be like a street car type event. We don't want them saying something just because the bumper's gone. We're working on putting that on and probably painting it today as well. Take a shot at that. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get the video started. We're gonna go get some paint. That way when we get the bumper ready, we're ready to spray it, clean it up and spray it. I'll ask him. What?
I came up with a couple things for that.
All right, guys, we just got back from the store a little bit ago. Here's what we got. We got 500 grit to sand down that bumper. Just some shop towels, that doesn't really matter. And then we got some strainers for the paint. Some medium hardener, a little mixing cup here. It's just some degreaser for that bumper. Make sure we got everything off there. Reducer, what is this? No, that's the paint. And then just some mixing sticks. We're gonna go ahead and sand it down, get it ready, prep for paint. And then for the paint gun, where is it? And this is what we got. We just cheaped out and went to Harbor Freight, got a $15 gun. So, looks pretty good. Got your cup, your gun, some instructions, and I guess a little cleaner there for that cup. And I think that's it. So we'll see how she does. We're just shooting single stage. We're not doing base and clear. Here we go. Here goes. Alright guys, quick update on where we're at here. So the bumper's been painted. It's finally dry. We unfortunately got some orange peel on there. So we're gonna wet sand it. I don't know if it comes through on camera. Yeah, it does. So we're gonna wet sand it and try to get that to clear up. We're also gonna buff the car out. So we've got, obviously the short shifter's in. You guys already saw us put that in. And then we've got front shocks and coilovers on the front.
I got the coilovers on. They're all buttoned up down there. I haven't adjusted anything yet. Caster camber plates are on and tight. You got two different camber slots here, but then you also have your factory adjustment there to move it back and forth. So I guess it kind of depends on how low your car is or how stanced out you want to be. I'm gonna try to make it as straight as I can. Right now it's maxed all the way in, so if the camber's too far out, then we'll have to move to the next notches, but I'll have to set it on the ground and see what it looks like.
So we're just gonna try to clean this thing up. We've got a few things we need to clean up here too. We're moving this over this way because it's rubbing. And then what was the other thing we were doing?
We need to weld a different stud onto the shifter because the ball doesn't go on.
Oh yeah.
And don't really have time to order one.
Yeah.
So it's gonna weld the old stud onto the new shifter, and then we'll just use the old ball.
Then I think we'll be close to being ready. I think at that point, right, for the drag.
There's little things we could do if there's time, like this radiator leaks, so we could change that out. But that looks like it'll be a job.
Oh yeah.
Getting it out. I have a boost controller.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so we could
Throw that sucker in there.
Try to get it to leave on a little bit of boost instead of all the boost. Yeah, there's a few things, some optional stuff to do.
Yeah.
For right now, we're gonna get the main stuff on. We still have to actually fit the bumper on. It doesn't fit all the way, like it's close, but it's not. It needs to be dialed in. So still that, and that'll take some time.
Yeah. So we also noticed, obviously when we got the paint, we brought in that gas can, but they didn't take they usually have these cameras where they can, you know, if there's a tint on there or something like that, they can try to match it, being that this paint is 20 years old. And they didn't do that. We just got the straight factory black, so it's quite a bit light or darker than this. So we're gonna try to buff this out and try to at least bring some of the color back. That way it matches better with the front bumper. Matt's doing over here, just ruining his paint job, I guess.
I don't know how. I mean, I'm hitting with 800 and wet sanding it, but
Looks like there wasn't enough material on there. It's burnt through here, here. So what do you think?
So
far. This maybe the headlight will hide for now.
yeah, it should hide that. Just keep going, I guess.
Until it's all gray?
Yeah, so it's all back to normal. Back to primer.
Yeah. Quick update on where we're at here. So the hood's been done from here this way with at least one cutting compound. Made a mess over here, stepped on that on accident. So we're done through here, half of the roof there. That pad's like falling apart, so it's leaving dust everywhere. And then the bumper actually came out pretty good. There's very little, if any, orange peel. Unfortunately, the paint is so thin. In some spots it did burn through, but otherwise came out pretty good. So I'm gonna keep buffing on this thing, and Matt's gonna work on fitting that bumper. Since he made some custom brackets, it's still not perfect. So we'll keep going. All right, so here is the car. I don't know if it comes through on camera, but it came out really nice. We just did one, I think one compound, didn't do anything else. But it matches the rest of the car pretty good. We were gonna move this, but I think just to save us some time, we're trying to figure out something here. Because it looks like there is enough clearance now, so we just need a smaller bolt. It's a really tight clearance, but there is clearance there. So we ground down this, and then now just looking for a smaller bolt. That should take care of that. And I think that's pretty much it, other than the shifter that we're probably gonna weld. All right, headlights are in. It's looking pretty good. That's over there modeling for us.
You're always talking trash.
Oh yeah, that sounds exactly like me. Just try to line the front a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Go ahead and touch it, dude. So now we got the right threads for that shift knob. Then that piece over here. Turns out we don't really have to do anything because just use a different bolt. There's plenty of clearance there for this, so no rubbing anymore. I guess we'll see once it expands with heat,
Yeah,
but I think we're pretty much done once we align it, right?
Yeah.
I think we're pretty much ready for the track. Anything else you think we should do before we head out there?
I think that's about it.
Yeah? Sweet. Well, I guess thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully we'll see you at the racetrack, Medford, on the 8th.
Yeah, 8th and 9th.
All right. See you guys.